Hello YouTube audience, today is May the 8th, 2021, World Bonsai Day, and I'm finally going to finish this repotting season. And today I'm going to repot this Morning Cloud Chitalpa tree I have. It's probably the biggest tree I'm going to turn into bonsai. So you can see this is a very tall tree. Used to be probably 9 feet tall, and I air layered the top, and now it's about probably start with maybe 7 feet tall. Now it's probably 5 feet tall. And then after I air layer the top, so you can see here is where it was cut. The air layer was successful, and then you have all these little branches sprout out under the air layer. So I decided to also air layer the middle section of the tree and probably make a garden tree out of the middle section. I probably need to give it away to someone with a garden, because I don't have a garden, so I have no use for a garden tree. So what I liked about this tree is the bottom branches. It's when I saw this branch in the nursery, I decided to get this tree. So it's this branch that's interested me, and it has this literati feel to it, and so I'm like to try to get a literati tree out of this. There are some seedlings growing in there. They are birch trees. I'm probably going to turn these seedlings into bonsai too. So I will need to dig them out and probably put them in a training pot temporarily. So this is a huge tree, probably a lot of teasing, and you may be wondering, why am I repotting deciduous tree in May? So as I have said for some times, different trees, they have different best repotting time. In general, it should be in spring, but some tree push out early and some tree push out late. This tree just push buds. So you can see the buds are pushing, and from the sign of the trees, it shows that this is the best time for this tree to be repotted. The top would push out a little bit early because it's apically dominant, but also the bottom branches started to push out. That means the energy that's stored in the root system during the winter is starting to flow towards the branches. So this time, if I cut a lot of the roots, it's not going to hurt the tree. And when the tree start to have leaves and start to send energy back to the root will regenerate relatively fast. So I think this is the correct time to repot this tree, because this is I intended to be a literati tree. I'm probably going to put it into this round pot. You can see this tree is very tall, so all the top is sacrificial. As a result, the thickness of the trunk is sufficient for a literati tree. So I no longer need to develop the thickness of the trunk. So I intend to put it directly into its final pot, but it would depend on the root system and see if we have sufficient root to be reduced too. If not, I can put it into this oval pot, which is upside down right now, which is a plastic training pot, which is also a choice, a pot I have right now. So I'm going to start the time-lapse video and start teasing out the root, separating the seedlings that fall into the pot, and try to repot this tree. I just finished this last repotting of this repotting season. This is a Morning Cloud Chitalpa tree, and so this is probably going to turn into a literati tree with only this one branch, this lowest branch, and all the top is going to be cut off. So I probably cut 80% of the root, and hopefully the plant is going to survive. 80% is a little bit hard, but I think it's still in a good range, given that this is absolutely the best time to repot. The plant just start to push new leaves, and the consumption, the water consumption is not high, and the energy is in the branches. So we can safely cut a lot of the roots, and I repotted the tree in pure akadama. It's medium size akadama. So let's see, it's this bag of akadama. So it says akadama medium size. So I think, so the smaller the tree is, you need to pot it into smaller soil. So if I put my finger here, so this is medium size. It's about a little bit smaller than my fingertip. So it's pure akadama. Ideally it should be half akadama, half pumice, and I've completely run out of pumice, so I don't have that choice, but pure akadama, it's also good. Of course, akadama is imported from Japan, so it's a little bit expensive. So there are a lot of alternative to these professional bonsai soil from Japan. You could use something that's with good drainage. That would be completely fine. For example, you can use some bark, add bark, half bark, fir bark, pine bark, the barks that you can get from a garden center, and add half pumice. That would be perfect as bonsai soil. But here I use pure akadama, not because it's pretty good, but akadama break down over time, so in several years we would have to repot. If we have some 50% pumice in it, pumice is not going to break down and it can last longer, but we should repot every several years anyway, so that's not bad, not a bad choice. So I'm just going to take it outside and hopefully keep it out of high wind and very strong sunshine, and let it recover for a month, and hopefully then it's going to have new roots, and then I'm going to start fertilizing the tree and let it grow. And this year, this air layering in the center of the video screen will take, I believe it will take this year. Last year I did 2 air layering. The first one have enough time, the second one don't have enough time. So I think this year it will take. So I'm going to remove this top pot. Now it's obviously very top heavy, and later this year I'm going to remove the top pot. Once I see roots coming, poking out on the edge, on the surface of the bag, I'm going to remove the top pot and make it a separate tree. And then, so for now, we would just have to imagine this tree without the top. So it kind of look like this, a literati style tree. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'm going to take this plant out and water it thoroughly. Okay, it's already raining naturally, but I'm still going to water the plant thoroughly. You can see. Okay, so this is today's video, and I hope you enjoy this video and enjoy the World Bonsai Day. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so also hope you and your family have a happy Mother's Day, and I will see you next time. Bye.